Hello guys and welcome back for another video with Pall family. I'm Daniel.
I'm Natalia.
And today we are back with another video. This time it's lost in Congo and trading a crocodile for a bed. I believe that it's something new. And it's from Fearless and Far. Was posted on 26 February 2022. This was sent by forgot the name on YouTube. I need to start making screenshots about regarding this problem with remembering names because I'm very bad apparently on it at it. So
none of us are not good.
Bear with me. I'm gonna start making screenshots and to make sure that I'm not gonna forget or mistaking the name. This is Lost in Congo. So I assume that it's from
Democratic Republic of the Congo.
It's from Congo, Africa, and I don't know. We're gonna see. Subscribe, like. It's first time from this channel. Don't forget, if you're new, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell to stay up to date to know when we're gonna post our next videos. Please check the original video. I'm gonna post the link in the description. Anything else? Let's see what's about. If it's crocodiles, Natalia, she gonna love them. Ready, steady, go. Yeah, it's with crocodiles.
We almost made it. It's like another 10 kilometers. And no food anywhere but bushmeat. I'm walking through the fucking Congo River with a dead crocodile on my shoulder.
So is
I
that
need a village of pygmies to pray that they let me stay the night in their camp. I'm not sure if this adventure's going horribly or perfectly, honestly, but this was not part of the plan.
Just look for the crocodiles.
Mbote, ça va? So far, not so good.
That's awkward.
Everyone's staring.
This is a true story, one that I can still barely believe. Bear with me while I tell it. I promise you it's even crazier than you can imagine.
That's a motorcycle, not a boat.
Here's how it started.
Those
An
are
invitation from my friend Obed.
If you want the most extreme jungle experience, there is a place very far and deep jungle, and we meet the remotest village inside the jungle.
That sounds fun.
Man, you're speaking my love language.
Yeah,
He's up to it.
It's I don't know how extreme you can go. It's up to you. Just tell me if you are ready for any kind of experience.
How extreme can I go? Don't test me. So, I jump on a plane to the capital city of Kinshasa. I join the Society of Elegant People and Ambience Makers and enjoy some ringside voodoo wrestling before we fly to Bowende, the capital city of Shuapa,
So yeah, it's in Congo.
Congolese jungle province just a little smaller than France. Bowende is the most
Nice
remote
picture when you're
airport in
landing.
the country, and upon landing, you could tell this place lived up to the title.
Oh, it is the
We were
airport.
immediately instructed we must see the governor. I had donated all my fancy clothes to the boys after being baptized into sepology, and muddy shorts and hiking shoes wasn't exactly the right uniform to meet someone in that people call Your Excellence. So we go shopping.
We had to change his clothes
We head to the
to
governor's
meet
compound.
the chief.
No
Yeah.
phones, no cameras allowed. We walked in, expecting to shake some hands and exchange some smiles. I wish it would have went that way.
Okay.
He could not believe that a Canadian would meet a Congolese from Goma in Kinshasa.
So he's from
No one comes here just
Canada.
to see things. That's crazy. He decided we must be trying to start a rebel group in his jungle. We pleaded innocence. He said he'd decide what to do with us tomorrow. So we killed some time while we waited for his decision.
Okay.
All right, we're in Bowende in the DRC playing a game of soccer. So the rules are a little bit different. We're in the middle of the game. You have to stop it from hitting the post. There's only one post. And if you hit the post, kind of like golf, you win. My cardio is not exactly the best. Hey! Yeah! Devo! Ball hit the peg.
So it's only one post and you have to hit that one to score.
Yeah, they got it. All right.
Oh my. Oh, he fell.
C'était une faute là-bas, c'était une faute.
White guy.
I may have committed a fault. Okay. Alors, se compa. I'm using my size over my speed and skill. There it is.
He's having fun. Lot of kids.
As much as a sweaty tree.
The celebration turned into a gymnastics competition.
Yeah, Obed, yeah.
This is so bad, yeah.
There we go, acrobat.
Oh.
Created madness.
I will feel dizzy.
The next morning, we received
Yeah.
a message from the governor.
Always when you are
Dirty.
doing that, you are dizzy, yeah?
No. We must take the next flight back to Kinshasa.
What?
We are not allowed to pass into his jungle. There's only one flight a week. We'd have to wait another 6 days.
Oh my.
Bawende is about 100 kilometers from the border of the next province over. Corner. But I do know that the human soul needs challenge.
Is that a cow?
It needs
Yeah.
risk,
Little.
real adventure. And this was
Nice
it.
mirror.
Ah, a butterfly.
These bridges are getting worse and worse.
Stable.
Rebar and logs.
Oh my.
Let's go. I'm gonna be happy to have a break. So will my pelvis, by the way. And maybe I can floss some of these insects out of my teeth. Because there's a lot.
Oh.
Those are massive trees.
Hipa, my driver, told me it was the Chinese cutting the forest for tables in Europe.
They are stealing.
Sad to see. We crossed through small villages along the way, sleeping in a few and buying whatever food we can find.
Okay.
They're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for eating.
It's for eating.
Yeah.
Vous parlez français? Français?
No.
No. All right, it's been a day and a half on motorbikes, and we thought we'd be able to buy food along the way. Not really possible. All there's been is bushmeat, and we're out of food, so we have decided to buy what's available. Especially our drivers are really hungry. We haven't eaten all day, and it's 2 p.m.
Oh my god.
So dinner tonight.
That's extreme.
It's gonna be this.
The croc is
crocodile.
killed quickly with a hit from a machete, and the locals tie it up to our bike. I love reptiles, honestly. I'm a biologist and I really have a soft spot for the ones that are misunderstood, like crocs and insects and arachnids. And we were hoping to find a chicken or something, but croc will do. I wonder if it tastes
The
like
small
chicken.
kid.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out tonight, yeah?
Their bellies
But
are
it's better
so
not
big,
to
isn't it?
judge when you're in someone else's house or country
She's sleeping.
or village.
She's sleeping.
Oh, he was like,
Cowboys felt like.
Tired.
Bye, yo. Bye. Merci beaucoup. Bye bye. Bye.
Oh my god, we're gonna eat a crocodile.
Oh.
I can see, man. This is not what happened to the road.
Where's the road? Oh no.
if that one goes under,
Yeah.
We fled the engine.
Est-ce qu'il y a
Yeah.
crocodiles ici? Oui.
Oh, bless him. He can manage.
Flooded. Hope the bike still works. Yeah,
no.
the
No.
bike didn't work. So I fly the drone to see how much of our road has now become river.
It's the same
Well-
everywhere.
Shit.
Oh, poor them.
This is all the adventure that you expected, Obed?
Well, one of us is bleeding. We've got a dead crocodile. We've got two flooded
Who
bikes.
is bleeding?
To 3 accidents.
You bit your lip too, right?
Yeah.
C'est rempli d'eau, oui?
They speak French.
We discuss what to do. The sun's setting, and it's still 10 kilometers to the next town. I remember we passed through a tiny village just on the other side of the water, about half a mile behind us. Our options at this point,
To go
sleep
back.
on the road or backtrack to the village. So I grab our dinner and start walking back to the pygmy village by the water. All right, buddy. Jesus Christ.
So. Oh, look.
Mbote. Ça va?
Oh,
Everyone's staring.
I believe you.
oh, there's nothing new.
Moto s'est cassé. So far, not so good. Mbote. Vous parlez français? Non, non. Lingala?
That's awkward.
We're all a bit nervous and confused. I think I may have made a mistake. Until one of the children brings me a chair. A peace offering.
Oh.
I'm in.
I believe they were scared. Like,
Definitely, no? Something just to come.
Eventually, Obed arrives and we discuss our situation with the chief.
Everywhere they have a chief.
yeah.
What's the update?
Doesn't matter how small is the city.
The corner's for us, yeah? Got some good news. We've been given a space in that corner.
That corner.
That is gonna be
It's
very
much better than in a jungle. By yourself.
Some holes in the floor, but it's like one giant wicker mattress. I don't trust putting my flat feet on it because my feet might go through. There's a couple holes, but it's bouncy. It's like a bouncy castle. Gotta say, pretty excited. We would have slept in the dirt otherwise.
Oh
Still
my
working on
God.
the negotiations, but crocodile will be tomorrow. We're gonna share it with the village tonight,
The only thing that's gonna be for dinner is probably us from mosquitoes. But so far it's been okay.
We removed
Imagine
the
they
innards
didn't
of the
eat
croc
2
and
days.
add salt.
That's a thingy,
Store it
like
for
you're
tomorrow.
gonna
It'll be our breakfast.
have a proper diet there.
The noises of the jungle fill the silence here. Then drums start beating in the distance. Then something completely unexpected happened.
Oh, they cut something.
I had never seen one before.
What's that?
A critically endangered creature. This is the most trafficked animal in the world. Its scales are worth a fortune on the black market for some bullshit traditional Chinese boner pills or something equally ridiculous. Here, though, that's not why they're hunted. It's simply for food. This
Never
man
seen one.
is not evil. He just simply doesn't know. His family has been living off the land since men and beasts roam the earth. This is how mouths get fed here in the jungle. And the party continues.
Oh, like this is for celebrating.
Don't know.
Because they catch food. Yeah. Their tradition.
The thing is, even if it's a rare species or something like that, they have to eat. So. These are like traditions in those small villages.
Into the night. We hadn't slept much.
So they were
crashed,
singing.
listening to a soundtrack of a night of my life. I'm happy I recorded.
They were singing all night. Oh, bless you. It's like... Oh, they have chickens.
That's a bar only for locals. Coffee?
Coffee, yeah. I was thinking maybe the lady's coming with coffee,
Good
but
morning.
no.
Up with the sun. That's usually how these places work. Quite a little party night last night.
You have no idea what time is it, huh?
The hut kept us safe, though. As you can see, we did set up the tent. We were getting destroyed by mosquitoes.
Oh.
Before going to bed, we organized to go fishing with some of the guys. They've got these wooden pirogues, pirog they're called, like these dugout canoes. So we'll go do that now. But woken up by roosters. Kind of like it.
It's breakfast time.
Everyone is waiting.
A little pig.
Mm-hmm.
Crocodile. There it is. I always
Lot
considered
of
it
meat.
more of a dinner food over a breakfast food, but I know nothing
Doesn't
about how
matter,
to eat
yeah.
crocodile, which is why I suggested that we should put it on a stick and roast it, like on a spit. I was thinking about the shot and how cool that would look, but I was very quickly lectured that that's not how you cook crocodile, because the skin is so thick on these things. You can't really grill it, roast it very well. Here, at least, the best way is to boil it. So we're having boiled crocodile. Each family is getting their own little piece. They're gonna take it back, boil it in their pot. And they said if I really wanted to, I could grill my piece after it's boiled.
Yeah,
I mean,
wanted
grilled
to say.
crocodile sounds better in my head compared to boiled, but I'll try everything.
Water from the river is poured into a pot.
Yeah, the
The
color.
crocodile
Yeah, but
is
they have to boil.
so the tough outer skin can be easily removed.
Okay. That's the hard skin.
Other members of the village prepare fishing traps for later. It's the first time we'd all seen each other in the daylight.
Oh,
They party all night.
yeah, they are scared as well, no? Because
Obviously.
it's something new in their
We
village.
do this based on language, religion, skin color, beliefs. We
Yeah.
all think we're so different, but we're all the same. And the moment we all finally realize this is the moment our world will change. These videos I make are to show you that we all sing, we all
Yeah.
dance, we drink, and we suffer.
He fried it.
And so, how's the adventure so far?
So far, so terrible.
He wasn't expecting as well, so.
Yeah.
We had such big plans, guys. He thought we were spies, man.
Yeah, we are spying. We are trying to bring the terrorists to the jungle.
Spies, particularly because Obed's from Goma in the east, where there's some rebel groups. So he thought we were rebel spies. So the adventure's gone off the rails, but oh so perfectly and terribly, I think.
That's what we
What were you saying about the crocodile?
Look this.
Why, he never eat it as
On
well?
the plates, the animal is still aggressive.
He's right. So they are giving to each, sharing.
Yeah. That's
I think the
chewy.
skin as well, yeah?
It's chewy, based on others' reactions. This is part of the, I'm guessing the tail, right? The base of the tail?
Look how they are looking at him.
That's really good. It tastes like a mix of fish and chicken, right? Boiled
And fried.
fried. And normally with these like bush meats or even like bush chicken, the ones that are running around, there's lots of bones. You gotta like manipulate it and pick it out.
They have cigarettes
Look at
there.
this one giant chunk of meat there in the tail.
See?
I think only the
We should bring
chief.
this to the Echo to make
For the chief. I believe
Cigarette
it.
something sweet, or was the garlic?
crocodile breakfast complete. We've organized, I told you, fishing, but actually it's gotten even better than that. The bikes are still on the other side of the lake, and they're gonna get picked up and brought to the city. We're gonna go in the pirogues, the wooden dugout canoes, and fish along the way and get dropped off in the city, which is gonna save us like many kilometers walking.
Yeah.
What a taxi.
What a
With
taxi.
maybe lunch on the way.
Oh,
Fingers
so they were nice to you, see?
Bye, oh. Bye, guys.
Okay.
That's proper jungle.
It's like a maze
my
in here.
God.
Whoop.
You need to know properly the places.
No doubt there's crocodiles. It's all like still water. It's brown like that because of the tannins in the leaves. So when you have like a brown leaf like this one, it leaches out like a tea. Whew, and makes the water brown. So it might look dirty, but it's just basically dyed.
I would suggest you to sit down.
Kind of cool in here though.
Wow, look at that.
Because you haven't had a shower. And they want the salt. That's what they want. They want
Oil.
they want
I
your
wanted
dirt,
to
your
see,
dirty
they have
feet.
phones, they have signal?
Oily.
I presume, yeah.
Look at that now.
Oh, wow.
Through one that wants.
3.
What's wrong with me?
You are special. Not bad.
Man. Catfish.
Catfish.
Here, I start
So
to get
that's
discouraged.
how they are
I'm
surviving.
thinking we're in the process of making fake TV. They keep on bringing up dead fish attached to the rods. Then I realize something.
So these things might look like rods, right? It's a palm frond or a bamboo frond or whatever that is with a string and a hook. And it's even an earthworm. So by all conventional standards, at least what I'm used to in Canada, it looks like a fishing rod, but it's not. They actually jam that into one of these little bushes, and it kind of like fishes for itself overnight, and they come back in the morning
and they are picking
them up. This little trap is caught. So look, we'll watch it happen. It's stuck right in there. They jam it into the substrate or in between the logs, whatever they can find, and then the hook hangs down with a worm on top.
With a worm and leave it there.
That's super cool, actually. I've never seen this kind of fishing anywhere else in the world. It's like you're setting up 20 different fishing poles and you're coming back the next day to see what you caught.
It's better to remember where you put them.
One of the boys tells me to turn on the camera so he can show me how it works.
Oh my. But crocodiles, no? They're not crocodiles?
Self-fishing rods.
Ah, okay.
I like it.
So they stick them inside the...
Squished, he got squished. We're stuck weaving our way through the flooded jungle to the city of Ngende, where the actual real adventure
No
was supposed to
GPS.
start.
And that adventure happened.
Oh no.
Hell, man.
What's that?
Crocodile?
Snake just came at us.
Snake?
Like full on attack mode. Big thing, like maybe 2 meters. Wow, there's a piece. Dude, I think that's a mamba. Oh, that snake is so dangerous.
Stay tuned.
Black Mamba, I believe.
Listen though, I'd appreciate a subscription if you don't mind. You're not going to find too much more adventure content like this on YouTube, so press the button below. I've been visiting
my
a
God.
lot of tribes
I
over the
like
past
these
year,
things, but-
and it's always been so much fun to share these remote pockets of the world with you. Also, speaking of remote pockets, this is Obed. He is the
Is he
TRC
finished?
master, the wizard.
Ah no, it was half an hour.
Oh my god, no, it's
Yeah,
finished.
it's finished.
Most welcome. He will hook you up, here in DRC if you want to come. And for me, my job is to help you conquer your fears so you can travel the world too. That's my jam. Hope you like it. And I'll catch you in the next video here on Fearless and Fire.
I don't know, you have some blood in your...
Oh yeah, he's really brave.
So this was Fearless and Far, lost in Congo and trading a crocodile for a bed. Interesting video. That was taken to extreme.
Okay.
Proper extreme.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go there by myself.
Chance.
Just
Not even
like...
with a... I don't know.
So, man,
We are way
we
too,
don't know your
too
name,
far
but
for
you
our
are very brave.
comfort.
Yeah,
I will go and visit like, wow,
but not that deep in the jungle,
Not that deep.
no.
I believe you need a couple of I don't know, different adventures similar with that, but let's say less extreme.
Yeah, but
And to get used with it.
I did enjoy it. I like to
Was
watch this
nice.
stuff, yeah. Well, it was nice, but I wouldn't do that.
No, it looks like two different worlds when you're seeing those kind of small villages and the traditions and everything. I don't know.
Imagine this world is so big that we have no idea what is happening in each
Very
side of
interesting,
the-
very
yeah.
interesting video. Thank you very much for this suggestion. We really enjoyed it.
Thank you for watching it with us.
Thank you for watching it with us. Don't forget, if you're new, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, to know when we're gonna post our next videos. The original video link is gonna be in the description, so please check that
Check it out,
one out. It's worthing because
Yeah.
it's very nice made and extreme locations.
Yeah.
Stay
Take care.
safe. Take care.
See you in the next one.
And see you in the next one.
Bye.